today I'm going to share some inspirational quotes or lines that I have gathered and I wanted to share to everyone. So let's start. The first one is, we show different faces in different situations to fit it. Again, we show different faces for different situation to fit it. This is a line that I got from one of my students, and she said that we could be mean or strict if the situation calls us to be mean. And it doesn't mean that after that certain situation, we can't be kind. Okay? So, if you're a kind person, but the situation you're in at the moment calls you to be strict or to be tough, then be tough. Be mean. It's not wrong. If the situation calls you to be strict and mean, then go for it. There's nothing wrong about that. And if the situation calls for you to be relaxed and calm, then please be calm. Like for me, at some point, I thought that if like I was angry today, I can't be happy after a while, even if the situation is okay. But no, like I was thinking like, they would be wondering like, she was angry a while ago and then suddenly she's okay now. That's kind of weird. No, because I was angry because the situation called or needed me to be angry or to be mean and to be strict. And if the situation is done, like I've already said what I needed, it's okay. I could calm down and be joyful again. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that is what the situation was calling for or needed at that moment. So we show different faces for different situation to fit it. The next one is, those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. And this is something I know people there who are a fan of Dr. Seuss knows this line. Those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. Like, we are always thinking like, what would other people think if I do this? What would other people think if I do that? We are always wondering of what other people thinks. Well, actually they don't matter, and they're not really that important, because those people who matter to you in your life don't care if you do something silly, something crazy, something weird. They don't really mind because they love you for who you are. So yeah, just be yourself, okay? Because people who minds you like, hey, you're weird, you're like some kind of freak like that, they don't matter in your life. They're just there, but they don't matter. Okay, because those who matter don't mind you being weird or being different. Okay, so it's okay to be just yourself. Be fun if you're a fun type of person. Number 3, be your own best friend or be your own person. Okay, here's the thing. Sometimes, like me, since I'm single, most of the time I would be thinking that my life is complete, the only one missing is you, which makes the statement wrong. You should be complete without waiting for that person to make your life feel complete, because that would be putting so much burden on the other person. Like, you're the only one I need to feel complete, and what if suddenly he's gone, right? I could have treated myself to that restaurant that I always wanted, but I can't because I don't have a person to eat with me. Then just go. Like, be the person that you need. Okay? If you want to go to that restaurant and eat there, if you want to go and travel, then travel on your own. Okay? You don't need a person who would treat you to those things that you need, because that would be putting so much burden in one person. Like, you will make me complete. I think that's too much for one person. So make yourself complete before that person comes, so that if that person isn't actually the right person and he leaves, you'll still be complete. Okay? If you want to go out on a date, then date yourself. There's nothing wrong about dating yourself. I date myself. I eat in a restaurant that I like. I give myself a massage. I go to places that I want. There's nothing wrong about being your own person. Okay, be your own best friend. Don't put the don't put the burden on someone else. Like, I would only be complete when you come. So wrong. Okay, in my point of view, that's so wrong. Create your own happiness. Yes, create your own happiness. This is something that I learned from one of my students. Okay, she wasn't actually my student. She was a student in our school, and she was like, she just wants to be happy, mom. Like that. I just want to be happy, mom. That's what she said. But you know what? You're overweight, so you need to lose weight. No, mom, she said. I'm fit. She was like that. Because what? You're fit? You're not. No, mom, because I want to see things in a way that would make me happy. Because I'm not happy if you tell me that I'm not fit. Well, I know I'm not fit, but I rather see myself as someone healthy than not fit and feel bad about it. That's what she said, which made me smile a lot every time I see her, because she said, I want to create my own happiness, mom. I want to be happy always. I create my own happiness. So every time something negative comes along, I would just create something happy about it. Like, if you would hear some people talking behind your back and you're like this or like that, the thing is, would it make you happy thinking about the things that people think about you? No, right? So I don't mind them. I don't think about them, mom. I just make myself happy, and which is so great to be around her. That's why every time I see her, I would hug her and hi. And she's very jolly, very, very jolly kid. So create your own happiness. Don't look for it, just create it. This one, I got this in the internet and I don't know who said this, so I'll just like put the text. Whoever wrote it, I'm gonna search for it. And it's like this. In life, you are either creating or destroying. And I hope you are not destroying yourself. Nice. In life, you are either creating or destroying. And I hope you are creating yourself and not destroying yourself. That's the thing. During our idle time, we have two options. It's either we are creating or destroying. And I do hope that you are creating yourself and not destroying yourself. Like, you would think that you're lousy, you're mean, you're unlovable, you're the type of person that people would hate. That would be destroying yourself. So rather than that, create something. Like, keep yourself busy. Like, sometimes I would sew and make stuff, because if I would have an idle time of not doing anything, I would be destroying myself. So I rather do something, like I'll be in gardening or painting the wall. Like this one, I painted that wall, as you all know if you are an old viewer here. Or do some gardening. Those are my indoor plants. So it's better that you create something, because creating is something that people value. Like me, when I created this wall, I got a lot of good feedback. Rather than staying at home and then belittling myself, I was able to create my own background, my own painting. So create something rather than destroy. When you're at your idle time, make sure that you have to do something, like create something, make a pouch, make a bag, learn a new skill. Create rather than destroy. Okay? Is it worth the wrinkle? Or don't sweat on the small stuff. Again, is it worth the wrinkle? Or don't sweat on the small stuff. Okay, don't sweat on the small stuff. Is it worth the wrinkle? Every day when I go to work, I have to walk like more than a half kilometer, and sometimes I get irritated by it, like it's so far. And then after walking a half a kilometer, I would have to wait for a jeep, and I could complain about that every day, and nothing would change because I live in a very far away place. So don't sweat on the small stuff. Like, don't ruin your day because of small stuff, like waiting for the jeep too long, being late for work, or not having breakfast. Don't make it a reason to like get mad. Is it worth the wrinkle? Like, if you get mad, you're gonna get wrinkles. So is it worth the wrinkle? Is it worth it getting mad about this thing? You weigh things out. Should I really get mad about this? Or is it just something that I could let it pass? If you know me, I really, really don't want to age. I don't want to look old. I want to hide. I want my body to hide my age. So just think about it. Is it worth the wrinkle? Or you could just let it pass? Next one. Mess attracts more mess. Mess attracts more mess. Look, if you have a messy room, sooner or later you'll have a messy mind. And nobody likes a messed up mind, so clear up things, okay? Mess attracts more mess. Clear up things, okay? Make it clear in a way that your mind could think properly. Life is not a race, so you don't have to rush things. Life doesn't have a timetable, so you could accomplish things in your own time. Life is not a checklist. It's not about accomplishing more or traveling more or having more. Okay, here's the thing. At some point, you think that you're running out of time in life because they say life is short and so on and so forth. In my own opinion, life doesn't have a timetable. Okay? For some reason, we have the program like you're supposed to reach this, you're supposed to reach that, you're supposed to reach this. But what if I didn't? So it means we just have different lines in life. We just have different paths. Okay? It doesn't mean that I'm not achieving the things that you have achieved at that certain age means I'm a loser or I'm not gonna accomplish things. It's just that maybe in life I want something different to what you have, and we're not like running the same race. So don't think that life is like you're running out of time because many people are accomplishing so many things and you are not. We run different paths. Okay, we have different ways. And if things were all in one path, then I think there should be a manual for life. Like, okay, you're supposed to accomplish this, you're supposed to accomplish that, and everybody should be doing that. But that's not how life is because we have different paths and we have different races in life. If your batchmate are doing something different and you think you're left out because of that, it's just because you are running a different race. Okay? Not same with them. Even though you have the same profession, I think it's because you are just running the different race. So you should have a system to reach your goal. Your system is what will help you reach your goals, or what will you do to attain it, to get there. Okay? That is a system. A system is the day-to-day thing that you do to help you reach your goal. So if the system that you are doing right now is not helping you to reach your goal, then change it. That's how it is. Just change it. Find a system that would really help you reach your goal. Next, while everyone likes to be liked, for me, it's more important to get things done. This is a line coming from my workmate, my friend, Mom Mabel. I saw her post this in Facebook and I really liked it. While everyone likes to be liked, for me, it's more about getting things done. So if you're very conscious, like, is what I'm doing something that is likable to people? Or rather, just get things done. You have a task, then get it done. Don't think about what people would think about you doing this. That's your task. Just do it. Get the things done so that it won't pile up rather than worrying and being conscious of what other people think. Remember, like what Dr. Sue said, those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. So just accomplish your task. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, this is the Nike, I think. Nike ad. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. It's very short, but if you think about it, it's really meaningful. Like when I wake up in the morning, and I'm supposed to do these things, sometimes I tend to lie down and think about, no, it would take so much time, no, I don't want to do that anymore, like that, and so forth. I'm like singing already. But if you just start, don't do too much analysis about how to get it done or how should it be done. Then you'll get it done. Just do it. Because at some point, you'll be convincing yourself not to do it because you're over analyzing that it can't be done. So just do it. Don't mind how it should be done, how it should be executed. If you do it and then you commit a mistake, now you've learned something. Like you have some blueprints in it. This won't work now. I know what I'm gonna do next time. So just do it, because you have the tendency to convince yourself not to do it if you overanalyze. So just do it, right? I hope. So those are my, I don't know if that was 10 or 9 or 11 life tips that I've shared. It's inspirational quotes. I hope it would help you at some point on how you're gonna face your everyday life, because for me, life is long. It's a long journey. You don't know where the finish line is. You just keep on running and you don't know where the finish line is, but once you reach it, you know it's there. So just keep pushing yourself to be better, to be good. It's okay to rest if you're tired, but never give up. Thank you again for watching my videos. Until next time.